I've been listening to hip hop since I would say about the early 2000s when I started, late 90s, early 2000s when I was avid.
Yeah.
Do either one of y'all have a GOAT, like a GOAT, the greatest of all time?
I mean, for me, it's got to be Jay. It's got to be Jay.
Who?
Got to be Jay. Because I don't think it's just about people say the greatest of all time. To me, it can't be the best rapper of all time. I can't just give you that just because you rap the best, maybe technically, or have the best verses. It has to be all encompassing. For Jay, across the board, he's done everything, and he's done it at a high level. Business, record label, putting people on, like everything. He's done it at a high level.
Okay.
I don't know anybody else that even compares. And I just recently got to the point where it's like, man, when are we gonna stop putting Pac and Biggie in the top 5 just because they Pac and Biggie? Does that make sense? Like, I think people...
I would need to see somebody be influential enough to put them out.
And I understand that, right? I get that entirely. But for me, Wayne can take one of those spots.
Yeah.
Easy, right?
Wayne, that's my
easy. Like,
Wayne in top 5?
Yeah.
Wayne could take one of those spots. Think about how Wayne's contributed to the game since 98.
Right.
Like 98. Not just if you just take his career alone, Wayne is up there. If you add in the fact that he put on Drake, Nicki, the careers the likes of Tyga. People don't like Tyga like that, but Tyga got a nice little catalog.
Yeah.
I mean, you might not be a fan of his music, but his catalog ain't nothing to mess with. Wayne, he put on half of the culture that we have as rappers now within the past 10 years. The tattoos on the face, the dreads, the way they rap, the lazy rap. You know what I'm saying? Wayne, I don't know if Jay did that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Jay set the tone. I don't know.
You're making a strong argument.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know if Jay did that. I know Wayne's era ain't nothing like it. I don't know nobody. The only one that I can say comes close to it, and I'm not saying this because it's my boy, but he comes close, is Drake. Drake has been running rap for 10 plus years at this point. Well, we're in 2022. Drake came out at late 08.
We got a top 5.
So, but sorry.
Only one can squeeze. We can squeeze one more in.
So who?
Drizzy or Wayne?
I'm gonna go Wayne.
I'm going with Wayne.
I'm going Wayne. And Drake's my guy, but
Drake's catalog, but Drake, man.
No,
to me, it's still in the music
let me tell you why. I think Drake has to have a knock, just because of the Ghost Rain thing. And I'm not saying that he's not a rapper. He don't write his own lyrics. I'm not saying that. That's my boy. I love Drake. But for me, that has to, you have to pull back on that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know, because you could say the same thing about Wayne, because people used to talk about Gilly the Kid used to write for Wayne. It's never been proven. Like, it's never nothing on paper that says it, but that used to be a thing that people say, oh, Gilly the Kid.
His whole style was pretty much...
That's what they say, but it's hard for me to take that, because it's like Wayne, since that's been a thing, and that was like early he's been great since then. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whose style has he taken if that was the thing? Because you can't send me, you took somebody's style and then you just changed it 15 other times and made them all great. Is that you or the other guy?
You have the credit, obviously.
Yeah, it's like, that's crazy to me. And then also, I'll say with the writing thing too, you can say something about Jay. They used to talk about Jay, how he used to steal Biggie's lyrics, which he wasn't stealing them. He always said, "I'm bigging up my boy."
A lot more than Big though. That's I would say, but his thing is him paying homage to some extent.
Yeah, but Jay and then Wayne, in my opinion.
Okay.
And then those 3, 4, and 5.
No, I'm sorry, bro. Pocket Biggie still got the
Listen, I'll say one of them can go in there. I can't give you both. I can't give you me. I can't.
Which
give
one
you
of
both.
the two, Pac or Biggie?
It depends on what you're looking for.
I've always wanted to understand, why is Tupac and Biggie the greatest rappers of all time?
They're not the greatest. I think they have look. They had the greatest. They had the greatest impact, and their impact lasted so long, and it affected so many environments. Right? Because if you think about it, Pac ain't a great rapper. Pac, he got passion. He's not a great rapper. He's not. Technically, he's not a great rapper.
What constitutes as a great rapper? Because
like
what's funny?
I'm
Eminem
sorry.
is a great rapper.
Amazing.
Lil Wayne, great rapper.
Amazing.
Two very contrasting styles, man. I always thought that was like both. I mean, they have a flow. You know, you got to be at the elite. You got to. But Eminem, like I always felt like, bro, he's not very metaphorical, and that always made me not like his stuff. But
you, and I'm not saying this to be funny, but white people don't have substance in life. They don't understand the level of substance. I'm serious. I'm serious. That's just real, right?
Yo, but he not your average white. You know, MK for some MK.
No. But he's still a white guy. Whether or not he came in a black culture and black environment, he's still a white guy from a white man's perspective in a white world, right? Like, no matter how much he likes to he don't like to deny it, but he likes to say, I'm not successful because of this. You are successful because of you, but you are successful because of your pigmentation.
I mean, definitely, I think that niche he carved out and being a white guy that was as nice as what he was, it's a little shock value to that. That definitely helped him kind of be up there.
Like, for me,
but the man he can spit, though.
He can spit. I think the substance is what he misses, right?
Okay, I got
you find him on records just spitting just to be spitting about nothing, right? Listen to Eminem verse, he really don't be saying nothing, especially the past 5-10 years or so. You know what I'm saying? Early in his career, he really had a lot more to say.
I'm gonna be real though. Wayne definitely don't talk about.
I'll say this.
Wayne don't talk about nothing.
I think
Wayne don't talk about nothing.
It hasn't always been that way. Wayne used to have consistent substance in his lyrics. Carter 2, go back and listen to that album. Carter 2 is a really good album that people don't talk about because it was pre.
I love Carter 2. It's my favorite.
It's pre Superstar Wayne, and people don't talk about that album enough.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Carter 1, Carter 2. I felt like he was probably lyrically at his best. To be honest,
crazy. And the Carter 4, very slept on album.
That one I haven't had a chance to check
very
out.
slept on album, man. I think that's my favorite Wayne album.
Yeah.
Just because it's so slept on, it's so good, and it's just overlooked. But I think you gotta consider him in the top 5. I think you gotta consider it. I just think you have to.
So far we got Eminem, we got Wayne,
Jay.
I'll be real. I would debate between Wayne. I feel like on a commercial level, he's definitely had a lot. But see, I look at T.I. I feel like I would.
You can't put T.I. in top 5. Yeah. T.I. does not have enough. He don't have more than Wayne. Not even close. T.I. don't have more than Wayne. Lil Wayne is the reason bling bling is in the dictionary. Think about that.
Yeah, that's Hot Boys though. I mean,
but that's Wayne though. That's Wayne, and he is Hot Boys. Hot Boys is him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hear what you're saying.
Man, get off this man ride, man.
No. 'Cause I ain't even a big Wayne fan. That's like saying, hey, Michael Jackson was good, but let's do Nordic Jackson 5. Is that not the same thing? Is that not the same thing? I don't know if you know about Michael Jackson. Yeah, but that's the same thing.
Okay.
It's the same exact thing. You can't ignore that part of his career just because he's attached to other people. He is, I don't know, man. You got to give Wayne his credit. You know, people overlook Wayne when it comes to those top 5 greatest of all time. And I ain't even like the greatest Wayne fan. Like, I'm a fan, but I ain't like, oh my God, I need Wayne. I'm a Drake guy. You know I'm a Drake guy. But I got to give Wayne his credit. If we talk
Drake's an extraordinary songwriter, but I feel like
Drake.
I gotta get
my boy,
but Drake, I'm sorry, man. He didn't push actual lyrical ability enough. It's like all rappers have a very Drake.
Oh no, he didn't.
That's a big thing
he
for me,
understood that wasn't the thing to do, right?
Yeah.
Even. What did Jay said? I used to rap like Common Sense, but since I sold 1 million plaques, I ain't rap like Common Sense. You know what I'm saying? So once you understand the game, it's kind of like, hold on, I can keep, It's the truth. Like Jay is Jay, right? Like he
But is that good? To me, that's bad for hip hop, bro.
But again, I agree, but that is a part of hip hop, and even with Jay saying that, Jay still left nuggets in there. Drake still leaves nuggets in his raps.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They're both very.
Drake patterned his career from Jay without question.
I'll give you that.
Without question.
See, they have mastered the art of commercializing the rap, all the while being skilled.
Yeah,
I will not
without question.
Drake has skill, but when I think about hip hop, bro, I'm talking DMX. You know, T.I. Look, it's guys that Scarface, Ludacris. It's like
listen, those are all time lyricists, but we're talking about the greatest. That's like saying, oh man,
that's what I'm saying,
listen, hold on. We're talking about the greatest. That's like in basketball, people saying, oh, Michael Jordan can't be the best because he ain't do He didn't shoot threes, or he wasn't the best shooter of threes, something like that. But this person and this, I don't know, it's hard for me to, like Steph Curry. I was like, yeah, Steph Curry's great. But Steph Curry, if you think about it, man, he really just shoot threes all the time. Like, I'm not saying he can't do other things, but the primary source of his game is shooting threes. He's great. He's actually an underrated passer, but that's not his strong suit. That's not what he's asked to do. But he's very limited when you break down his game from that perspective, right? Okay. Michael Jordan was able to do it all. I love LeBron. I'm a LeBron stan. I don't think LeBron is the greatest. I think Jordan's the greatest because he, across the board, did everything extremely well. Extremely well. He didn't shoot threes well. That's because the area wasn't that. Sorry, I got off topic.
No, I get what you're saying, though.
Yeah,
but that's where it comes down to, are you talking greatness from dominance or greatness from diversity? Because I'm looking at it like okay, it's the reason why we all have Jay in the top 5. And to me, that kind of symbol is due to the fact that, like you said, Jay did it on all levels. Lyrical ability, check. Dominated the radio, check. Influence, check.
Yep.
Like
putting people on. Record label. Like there's nothing there's nothing that anybody that coming up now wants to do that he hasn't done in some level.
Has Jay ever acted?
Nah, but I don't think that's part of the rapping though.
He had little stuff back with
but that didn't make Tupac's rap career better. I think that just made Tupac the person better, like as far as his image. At least for me. I don't think the acting played a part into his legacy as a rapper. I think it played a part into the legacy of him as a individual. You know what I'm saying? Like when people talk about Tupac being one of the greatest, not because he was an actor. At least that, and when I hear it, I don't hear that. But that's a great point though, because I would have thought to bring that up. That's an amazing point.
Why didn't it show running time? I don't know where we at with it. Normally, I forgot to tell you to put the.
Nah, you good. Yeah. It's my bad. It'd be all right.
I'm a big DMX fan, man. I think he's the one guy that created such a character. Like,
why be a big
so
DMX
different.
fan?
Huh?
Why be a BMX fan? Why? I'm asking. Yeah, I'm asking.
Well, I don't know how much of his content you listen to, but I always appreciate the fact that, one, he was authentic. Two, his style, like he was a great storyteller, man. You know, and lyrically he could bars, bro. Like I've seen ciphers, him, Jay, you know, the whole like X can spit, and you know the whole, you know, the dog, man. It's like, bro, he was authentic. Like so, to me, it makes me realize. I think what's happened is hip hop has evolved over time. So now you have the expectation of being a little commercial with your music because you're trying to be successful with it. Hip hop originally wasn't as, you understand what I'm saying?
Question. So, what makes him more authentic than Jay? Or are you saying he's more authentic, or you just feel like his authenticity was more
authentic than Jay? But well, to be quite honest, I think actually now that I think about it, I would say he is, because I think Jay approaches rap also as a business. And I feel like just in doing that, you're going to say certain
now things. Or the entire time he's been doing it.
He didn't since Reasonable Doubt. Reasonable Doubt is his first album, and I still listen to it. Like it's hot, but he putting you on the game. Like,
but what if that's his story? That's who he is, right? For me, if I was a rapper, you know, my stance would, I'd be trying to put people on. Me being authentic doesn't necessarily mean, hey, my emotions on my sleeve. Or I'm telling you about what's going on in my family. That might not be authentic to me. That might be me trying to bite somebody else's style. That might be authentic to who Jay is, right? Does that make sense? Like, just because he not talking about that doesn't make him less inauthentic. This might not be his lane. I think the most important part of being a great rapper is understanding where your lane is. I think rappers get lost in, I need to be doing this. I need to be doing that. You know, this is what's hot. Let me do this. Let me do that. You know what I mean?
I understand that, but
his authenticity resonated with you. That's why you're a fan. Basically,
I feel like saying. You got to look at it like this. Yes, it did. That's why. It's just like no different than, you know, Eminem's first album. It's like I feel like Jay's smart, bro. He's smart, man. Like he knows how to say things without actually saying it. I feel like, you know,
he's the greatest at doing that.
Yeah.
Without question.
Yeah, definitely. He's very, he's very, very well thought out, and that to me that is who he is. But when I mean by authenticity, I'm talking about, you know, sometimes just like a Drake, man, they say stuff because on a commercial level, certain things are going to resonate with people more. Whereas if you just always speak your truth, like And I feel like DMX does that. In an interview, he does that. On wax, he does that.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, in a film, he even seemed like he played, that's who the hell he is. In his movies, he's still X, you know?
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true.
Yeah. No, that's just my whole thing, man. You know, y'all know Biggie don't get no love. Man, you from upstate, man. What's up? Biggie don't get who get love, man.
Biggie get love, you feel me? Biggie a storyteller, you know what I'm saying? Like, Biggie fine.
It's hard for me to... I'm not a fan of Biggie just because he only got 2 albums, and that's terrible to say. They're really amazing all-time albums. I just can't. 2 albums is kind of like, it's like, what, 2 albums? Like, come on, man. And granted,
he was young though,
and I get it. It's not his fault, but it's kind of like Biggie's definitely top 10, but I can't force him into the 5 for me. For me, it have to be a J. And then this is not a personal. This is more like, hey, on the landscape. My personal top 5 is different than what I would say in this situation. So Jay, who's a Wayne, M has to be in there just because M's impact and what he's done for the game.
Okay.
Whether people like it or not, we all at one point saw a white boy rapping somewhere and be like, oh, he's trying to be like Eminem. That alone is because of Eminem. 8 Mile, a movie that brought people to the culture of rapping and battle rapping, he's solely responsible for.
It's an incredible movie, by the way.
Man, incredible movie.
I don't think it'll ever get it's a very good movie.
Incredible movie, incredible story. You know what I'm saying? I believed every bit of it. Like, it's an incredible story. I love the underdog story that it is. So M alone, just off that, needs to be in there. That 4 and 5 spot, like I said, you can. Again, I wouldn't force Pac in there, but I wouldn't be mad if somebody put Pac in there. I think Pac had more impact than Biggie.
On the culture, the music itself, he's had way too profound an effect just through the music, man. Like, it's still like
I agree. Okay, I give you that.
Way too. Like, his stuff still get bumped to this day, and but I'm trying to think of some dark horses. Rick Ross, how y'all feel about Ross?
I hope we're not talking about greatest of all time. Now, I'll say this: Ross is probably top 25.
God damn.
That's a great space to be in. If you really break down the list of who's really came out the game as far as greatest of all time, like I ain't mad at top 25. I can't put him in the top 5 or even the top 10.
Me and my homeboy debated this. He is in my top 5. This guy, Kanye West.
As far as what?
Greatest rapper of all time.
You funny.
Kanye, man.
Saying the same argument for Drake goes for Kanye for me. It's like, no, he don't. I don't know what he's written.
What argument is that?
Like, why Drake can't be in the top 5?
What is that?
The ghostwriting thing, or not even ghostwriting, being having people credit. Yeah, what?
Oh, his
you know this, right?
His lyrics are too exclusive. Like
No. Go do your research.
I gotta do my homework, man.
Saha the Prince. Saha the Prince is written for Kanye.
I love Saha, by the way.
Everybody's Drake's written for Kanye.
It's something. I must not know, man.
You don't know because he's talked about it since the first couple albums. Yeah, no, Kanye got writers, my guy.
Facts.
And he not ashamed of it. But that's why he's
But most of these rappers got writers though.
I'll say this: Kanye's in discussion with Jay with the best catalog, and I'll say Kanye probably got it because Kanye has less to work with. Greatest catalog of all time.
That's an interesting.
Kanye's got the great. You gotta think about it.
That's an interesting perspective.
He's got College Dropout, Late Registrations, Graduation, 808, which is a classic. People's like, oh, it's not. I love 808. 808 is a classic because it changed culture, right? Then you got My Dark Twisted Fantasy. Those are 5 right there. 4 classics if you don't want to count 808, but it's definitely 5.
Yeah,
definitely 5. I don't know nobody else outside of Jay. And Jay's got Reasonable Doubt, The Blueprint. Black Album, American Gangster. What else would I put in there as a classic? 444 is I think will be a very underrated classic.
Blueprint 3. Did you say that?
Nah, it's not a classic. Nah, it's a good album, but it's not a classic. I like Blueprint 3, but it's not a classic. There's nobody like, oh man, that record's classic, but the album itself not a classic. So
it's some bangers up there. I like that.
Yeah, but Kanye's got Kanye's, in my opinion, has the best catalog. One of the better catalogs that you can ever find, and he's done it And he did it in such a
It's
short
really
amount
his
of time.
GPA is stupid good.
So
like,
who's y'all top 5 when it comes to female rappers?
Ooh, Nicki's one for me,
That's
without
a
question.
fact.
Nicki's one for me, without question, and it's because she actually writes her raps. I'm a person who, Nicki verse come out, I'm listening to it.
Yeah, that's
I ain't no hater. I don't care how she, what her subject matter is. I'm a fan because she be spitting.
Oh God, especially
She be-
Roman Revenge.
Oh my God, she be spitting. Man, this is one. She know how to ride a beat like crazy. I forgot. This is a song that came out a couple years that I still got on my phone. She never put on an album, nothing like that.
Chun-Li?
Huh?
Chun-Li?
Nah, not Chun-Li. It was a Lucy. It was a loose. Man, what was that record called?
Y'all making me think. You're right. Nicki, we actually gotta put Nicki up there.
Nicki won.
Nicki gotta
Nicki's
be up
won.
there. Nicki
Nicki
got
is
to be
one.
Carving out her own niche, you know that Barbie shit. Like,
No, Nicki is one just because, in my opinion, just because she fully writes her own raps. She's prideful about it, and her raps are comparable to some dudes. You know, some of
they better than most dudes.
You right. I'm sorry.
Especially
Let me not even disrespect her like that.
She
It's
put a lot
better.
of guys to shade.
Man, what?
I'll say this though, I got somebody that's better than her though.
Oh.
All due respect, Lauryn Hill.
No.
Hill, bro.
No.
Yeah.
Nah.
No. No.
Lauryn Hill, man.
No.
Y'all don't man, see, y'all
No.
don't man. I'm telling
No.
you, bro.
No, my guy. No, my guy.
Lauryn Hill.
Okay, so you consider her a rapper.
Who?
You where's her rap album?
Oh, rap album. Oh, shut up.
Bro.
Don't do that. Don't
Where's
do
her
that,
rap
man.
album?
I mean, yeah, she a rap. I don't know what you, cause she's an artist. To be real, man. Cause the girl she can harmonize too, but I can't say she is a rapper in the sense of like, you know what Nicki is. Nicki's a spitter. I get that.
Now, does
I'm
Lauren?
not
Does
going back on that, man. Lauryn Hill, when she chooses to
listen?
rap, she
Is Lauren Hill a better artist, better song maker? Probably made it. Her only album's better probably than all of Nicki's put together. If I'm being honest. But as far as a better rapper, nah, my guy. Nicki will wrap circles around Lauren, and I'm a Lauren fan. And again, I'll listen to Lauren's music any day before Nicki's, but Nicki will wrap circles around her.
And it's funny because Nicki is a big ass Lauren fan.
She is.
Love Lauren.
She just passed, if I remember correctly, the record that Nicki dropped, which is a pop record. I hate it. It's called Super Freak, some stupid stuff. It debuted #1, and it passed Lauren to be the first record to debut #1 since Lauren. So it's funny that we even talk about this, but nah, I'm sorry.
I mean, we agree to disagree. It's all good. Yeah.
I mean, now after that, I'm a huge MC Light fan because of my mom. Huge MC. She was fire. I'll be stretching after that.
We got Lil' Kim.
Eve. Her discography isn't that extensive, but man, she could rap.
Nice
She was nice. She was nice, and Lil' Kim, just because she set the tone.
Yeah.
And I don't know after that.
Yeah. What she was doing, yeah. You know, I don't even think you would have a Nicki Minaj if not for you.
You wouldn't. It wouldn't even get anything close to it.
How y'all feel about Remy Ma?
I liked her when she first
She'd
came
be a 5, or you know what? She'd have to be a 6 man because she don't have enough for me either. Like she got some records, but she missed too much time.
Perspective is everything. Y'all some fools, man.
Oh, man.
But no, real stuff, dude. You know, we talk hip hop. Yeah, I know y'all. Oh, y'all both rock with R&B hard. Would you say you rock with R&B harder than hip
I
hop?
love R&B. Ashanti, my favorite R&B singer.
Ashanti?
Ashanti.
Bro, baddest thing in her prime. All right.
You know, she wasn't that bad when she was in her prime. She's better now. Bro, look at how she looks now compared to what she was. Man, I seen the picture. I'm like, I don't remember Shanti looking like this. And I want to go look back. Like, she didn't look like, she was real small. She developed into a very voluptuous woman. And she's in her 40s, I think, now at this point. So she's, man, the black women now are aging beautifully. Like, they don't look like aunties. They look like cousins that I want to talk to, if that makes sense. Oh boy, but yeah, I'm more of an R&B fan than I am rap. Speaking of R&B, I gotta say it, man. People gotta stop coming for my boy, Kels. I don't care what he did. I don't care what Robert did.
I'm gonna be real.
I don't care what Robert did.
To his music. He is the
never greatest.
He the best.
Greatest of all time.
That's a great versus. I don't know anybody that can go against R. Kelly outside of Michael Jackson. Even then, I think that's kind of hard.
Chris Brown
That would be
can.
a
Nah.
lit
Chris Brown.
Nah.
Boy, as soon as that-
Man,
Chris
R.
Brown.
Kelly will wash.
Chris Brown
R.
is
Kelly
top.
will wash
No,
Chris
no, he
Brown.
wouldn't.
He
No,
would. He would.
He
And-
would.
and that's not
R.
saying-
Kelly will
let's
wash
be-
Chris
let's
Brown.
Let's
He's
be
his beat.
realistic.
Listen, I want somebody to send this to Boosie, because Boosie say that nobody can go against R. Kelly. And at this point, I kind of believe him. I want to say Michael because Michael has that star power and has the music to back it up. But R. Kelly got records, and he got records he ain't even
It's
knowing
too
that
pure,
he.
man. That man was
Like,
born to make R&B music.
Oh,
It's-
he was born to make music, man. He and Kanye are up there as far
I
as just
agree.
like what
people don't
they've
understand
done
he's a
for the
savant,
culture.
Too. Like even his.
But why
bars
we
used to be-
sleeping on Chris Brown like he don't?
No,
got-
hold on, listen. I used to be a Chris Brown stan. Somewhere in the atmosphere, there's videos of me trying to dance like Chris Brown. I ain't no hater when it comes to
Right.
Chris, huh?
You damn right.
I ain't no hater. But when we talking about R. Kelly, he ain't on that level. Chris Brown has a better chance with Usher than he does R. Kelly, 10 times over. And I don't got him in versus Usher. I got Usher because Usher
To
got
be honest, I'm leaning towards Usher slightly.
Usher got Confessions, the album, not just the song, the album.
The entire album.
The album. Not the song, the album. I love Chris, but Chris got, what he got? Loyal. These ain't loyal. That's cool.
I mean, he came out, even though his kids stuff, I said, yo.
Bro, listen,
like-
his first 2 albums are one
I know,
of my
that
favorites
note-
in his
that
whole
note was pushing, I
catalog.
know.
Listen, I ain't no sleep. Deuces and all. He got some records, like, without question, but I'm sorry.
Trey Songs though.
Trey Songz, what? What about him?
R. Kelly
He
ain't
made his
fucking
name,
with
bro. He
Trey
will never be
Songz.
forgotten. No.
Listen, my man. I
Trey
love you.
died.
Some
Hold
say
on.
better than love.
Listen. I'm
Panty dropper.
listen. I don't know how old you are. You couldn't have been born by R. Kelly's music if you saying this, because I know I definitely was.
When Trey Songz panty dropper
Listen, my man. That
drops,
is.
I used about 20 condoms.
Listen. I'll say this. I think it's
one night.
It's one of those things where if you didn't live in that era, didn't experience that sound and I can't agree with this, because the music you're referring to, I guarantee Trey Songz referenced R. Kelly's music to build that music.
No.
Not necessarily musically, but inspired by it. I guarantee it, man.
Yeah.
12 Play is one of the, if not the greatest R&B album of the 90s. And I want to say the greatest of all time, but I can't even say that because I don't have a reference point from all-time music.
If I could turn.
Listen, man, R. Kelly is beyond a different beast. I don't know rappers that can deal with R. Kelly. Like, as far as his discography, I'm telling you, man. Nah, I love Trey Songz, but Trey Songz ain't seeing Chris in no way, shape, or form.
Who?
No, he ain't seeing Chris. The only person Chris can really that matches up well with Chris is Usher, and that's only because their career paths are somewhat similar, but their music ain't even the same. Chris makes different music than Usher does. But
he's
nah.
a little bit more influenced by the hip hop aspect of
Yeah, like Usher is more
Like,
R&B.
Usher is R&B and
Chris,
pop, you know?
Chris, if Chris didn't beat on Rihanna, I think he would have went that Michael Jackson route. I think he could have been bigger than Michael Jackson.
Nah.
I think he could have. Let me. I'm gonna tell you why he's not. Because that image of him was damaged so early, and he never got away from the bad boy thing, and he leaned hard into rap. So he was like, "F that cookie cutter stuff."
I'll just be a gangster now.
That's pretty much like if that never had happened with him and Rihanna, I guarantee he would have been up there with Michael.
But I feel like
People put him up there now.
With Michael.
Yeah, I'm saying put him up there now, and he ain't even go that route. I guarantee he would have took that lane and ran with it. I guarantee it, man. He was on track to do it.
Only because you take Usher, you take somebody like Justin Timberlake, you take Chris Brown.
Don't ever
So
throw
much of
Justin
what-
Timberlake in that
JT?
conversation.
JT,
You know what? Let me hold on. I love JT, but you know what? I ain't mad at a Justin Timberlake Usher versus. Usher's gonna win, but I ain't mad at that. Usher's gonna win without question, but I ain't mad at that versus.
You sure?
Usher's gonna win.
Yeah.
Usher's winning that, bro. JT got some
Who's
records.
the audience? Because I think what that comes down to is, because Usher is more.
Usher and JT got the same audience, guaranteed. or similar audiences.
I
Similar
disagree.
audiences.
JT kind of went, he's still, a lot of his sound is more commercialized, whereas Usher, especially his first couple of albums, is different. He has more of a actual R&B background.
He does, but even though his background is R&B, his music is commercial at this point.
It is.
Just because of his
But
legend.
JT is just even more of that. Like, when I think JT, I think, like Cry Me a River, I think, like, it. But the funny thing is, he got some hip-hop stuff that's going to go hard, too, man. I forgot the name of the joint I'm thinking of. Pretty little face. Summer. Either way.
Yeah.
Man, JT, I just respect him musically, man. Like, his stuff is nice, bro. I think he's right there. But my whole point being, all of them kind of, Michael Jackson laid the foundation for all those guys. They move like try to sing like all that stuff, man.
Michael Jackson laid the foundation for an era of people, not even just R&B or pop. Like rappers reference Michael Jackson.
Even Jamaican artists.
I can't speak to that. You might be correct.
Vibes Cartel. He started bleaching his skin because of Michael Jackson.
Oh wow, I know that.
It went that deep.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
That deep.
What Vlad TV said that they was talking to somebody. It was like they don't know who's been more famous, Michael Jackson or Jesus. That's real though. That's real.
Hey, Dad, you gotta take it outside.
That's real. Think about it. You go all across the world, man. Michael is he's referenced in some way, shape, or fashion all across the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm like, yo, I hate saying that because whatever. It just sounds crazy, but it's real.
Yeah.
Like he is that level. I've never been a Prince fan, just so we're clear on that.
Yeah, me neither.
Never been a Prince fan.
Me neither.
I
Purple
respect.
Rain
Stop
was
this
fire.
podcast right now.
That's fine. We can fight.
Y'all tripping.
I ain't never been
Purple
a Prince
Rain was
fan.
fire,
It's
though.
not. Listen. I'm not saying he has bad music. I've just never been a fan.
Me neither. He would never be better than Michael Jackson.
Nah, I'm sorry.
Yes, though.
Based off of what? What makes him better?
How?
What makes him better?
Well, all right. In my opinion, I look at the music. MJ got some stuff. He really does.
He got some stuff.
Stuff.
What the?
I got some stuff.
He said he got some stuff. Don't you ever disrespect Michael Jackson like that again.
Bruh.
He got some stuff.
Prince.
Like he's somebody off the street.
Like
man,
me.
go catch his mixtape. Like what's wrong with you? He got some stuff. Yo, shut up, man. What's wrong with you?
Prince overall is just a better artist.
Hell no.
You hear it in the song structure, musically what he bring in. His songs are better, man. Like y'all are bugging, dude. Like, and I love Michael Jackson. Prince is a better overall. That Little Red Corvette.
Name me three Prince songs right now off the top of your head.
Oh fuck, I got a bad brain. All right, give me a second. So
One of them can't be Purple Rain.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's a remake. I'm gonna say Little Red Corvette, 1999.
Okay.
What's it? Goddamn. It's another one I'm thinking of. It's right down there. I'm like Joe. My fault, y'all. Y'all got me trying to say shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Yeah.
I do.
You know what I'm talking
I
about.
kind of know what you're talking about. Like I said, hey man, I like the attempt.
Yeah, go ahead.
I like the attempt. I'm not mad at that.
I can give you more, but I had to sit and think, bro.
I need you to right now name me 3 Michael Jackson songs, and I guarantee you ain't got to think about it.
I probably because they're more. I know because they're more like it's MJ, bro.
Because he's better.
What you just say? You just said it's MJ. You did not just say that about Prince.
He as a culturally he represents something greater, so it's gonna be at the top of my brain a little bit. You know what I mean? It's
Okay, but if you're saying Prince is better, then that should be at the top of your brain. And you said you're a Prince fan.
I just have to sit here and do once. Bro, I know the songs. It's just.
Hey man,
bad
listen.
memory,
If we were just talking about hip hop. If I said, oh, Drake's the greatest, and you said, oh, Hove's the greatest, and you told me to name 3 Drake songs, man, it wouldn't take me a second. I could name 3 songs off the last
But
album.
look who we're talking about.
Which it wasn't good.
P-Game, Lupe Fiasco.
Not the dance album, the one before that. The dance album was fire.
Yeah.
I was unexpected. It caught me off
What?
guard. The dance album Drake dropped about a month or 2 ago, whatever it was.
What's it called?
Never mind. So what is it? Honestly, never mind.
It's good though.
Man, and I'm not familiar with dance music, but because I was mad about it at first because I was expecting a rap album because the last album wasn't that good. But once I listened to it a couple times, it warmed up to me. Like I'm a fan.
Alright, check it out.
I'm a fan. But not to get off topic. But point being is like if you should be able to name 3.
Music. I'm telling you, bro. Matter of fact,
Hey,
I mean, this is where normally I have my, I know all the songs. Just give me the title and I'll be able to sing it. But it's just
that's fair. There's people like that. You got it.
It's just the way my brain works. So.
It's okay.
Like, my favorite rapper, I wouldn't be able to tell you like off the dome like that. But
Michael's better. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Accept it.
He not even.
Stop talking.
R&B, I don't even think like.
Nah. I'm have to disagree with you. Because Michael has pop records, but you know what? Michael's R&B. He has R&B records, man. He really is. His sound is a little poppy, but the core of what it is R&B though. I'm serious. The core.
You don't even believe that, man.
No, I'm serious. Like,
What
remember the time.
Human
That
nature.
sounds human nature.
Human nature.
What am I? What's the one?
See, but these are.
The way you make me feel.
That shit fire.
Man, Dirty Diana.
Then you gotta put Whitney Houston. And we're talking about this on camera. Whitney Houston, you gotta throw her in there because her stuff is.
I'm not as familiar with her catalog, but to me, she sings more pop, leans more pop. Her sound, from what I know, I'm not 100% saying like, hey, she can't be R&B. Just from what I know, Whitney Houston, and then again, I'm not a huge Whitney fan at all. Like I never have been. I'm more of a Bobby Brown fan. Forget Whitney.
I'm gonna tell you what I know, right? Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. R&B is beautiful, man. But I was thinking, I'm gonna throw out. I think he's very underrated, but my favorite R&B singer, period, is Mario. Let me love you more.
What are we talking about? Luigi? Bronzer?
Bro, get out my face. Yo, shut up.
Right.
Yo.
Accepted.
Hey, listen, bro.
Anyone watching right now?
Listen.
Mario has so much respect in the R&B.
Please shut up, man. Oh my god.
I gotta let that. If you don't rock with Mario, rock with him, man.
I didn't say I'll rock with him. Your favorite? You know I can't be mad at that because this might be a reason. Yeah, whatever. But man,
his stuff is. Bro, he put nothing out with gold, man. It just is what
yo, what? Shut up. Walk out. I know this your house, but leave. God, man, I just don't agree with you.
Keeping it a buck, man.
You keeping it half to that.
Who y'all listening to now, R&B wise?
Yeah, you know what, man? It's hard for me to it's hard for me to find something that I truly love because I like traditional R&B, and there's not too much of that out there. When I say traditional, I'm a big Avant fan. I don't know if you guys know Avant. Man, Avant's my favorite R&B artist of all time.
How could we forget about Tank?
Tank. You know, Tank. He actually said he put out his last album last week or 2 weeks ago, or it's not out yet. I don't know. I'm a Tank fan. I'm not like oh my god, I know every album, but I'm a Tank fan. But I'm a traditional myself. Like I said, Avant. Music Soul Child, man, music is my guy. I would love Avant and Music Soul Child to actually do verses.
True, bro. Like it really is, man.
Like,
and I actually love his
Jodeci. Like I'm that type of R&B type of guy. Like that's to me that's
don't make it like that anymore.
They do not, man. Division makes some great music.
Division, bro.
Division makes some great music.
They're better than even like that stuff is better than even tradition. It's like it's an infusion.
Bro,
it's
don't get crazy out here, bro. Shut up, man. You just
Division, bro.
what you listening to, Mike? Right? R&B wise, Jesus Christ, man, you gonna make me hurt you. Stop talking.
I'll be going all the way back. Like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, for me,
old
it's
school,
like
because they got more soul into it.
It's more to it. Like I feel like they're forcing it now. Now I say there's a couple of records out there that's just like they're just different. What's Daniel Caesar? What's the song? Get You? Man, that song's wow. That takes me back.
That album was actually fire, bro.
I never listened to the album. All I know is that song. I've listened to a couple different songs. Not saying I don't like them, just I ain't found my niche as far as what I like from him. But that song, Get You, by Daniel Caesar was crazy, man. I couldn't get enough of that song when I first heard it.
You know who's timeless? Maxwell.
Oh, you know what? That's neo soul, R&B, but not.
Okay.
Yeah, that's neo soul. Okay. That's like Erykah Badu's not necessarily R&B. She's neo soul. Jill Soul is neo soul, but she has R&B music.
Who? Oh, Jill Scott.
I'm sorry, Jill Scott.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why I say Jill Soul. I'm tripping.
Yeah. Who was I thinking? Just the other day, I forgot. I don't know. I feel you. Keep it going. You good.
Who else am I need to be thinking about?
That's what it was. Robin Thicke is underrated too, man. Right?
I agree.
Yeah.
He underrated or rated perfectly. One of those two. I don't know which one, because he has a nice catalog. Nothing crazy though.
Yeah.
Nothing like, oh man, I need to go back and listen to that Robin Thicke album. Like,
Yeah.
ain't nothing like this. Like, oh, there's a couple records here and
Nah,
there.
it's
Neo was
Oh shit! How we
Neo-
Neo did
yeah.
it bigger than most at his
yeah.
at
He
Neo was that
I'll say
guy.
this: the further his career went along, the more poppy he became. But the beginning of his career was really heavily R&B
Yeah,
focused.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm a huge Neo guy, boy. So Sick, man. That song is classic.
There's this new cat out that's
This
yeah, I know, right?
independent.
Who?
It's a new cat out right now. Jay Howell. I don't know if y'all heard of him.
Nah.
I'm put you on. I'm gonna sing some stuff, bro. That man.
You gonna
nice.
sing something? Man, I'm a man. I want you singing to me, man.
That's what you heard. That's what you heard.
That's what you
I'm-
said. That's what you said.
I feel you.
Hey, listen, I got a wife, man. I don't need you. Who else? Because I can't. You know what? I don't know if you guys are familiar with Summer Walker. Not Summer Walker. I'm tripping.
No, you talking about?
You know who I'm talking about.
Hold on, yeah, Summer Walker. Yeah.
No, not Summer Walker. I'm not familiar with the music, but that's
SZA?
SZA.
Yeah.
My girl, man. Her what was her album? The one that had The Weeknd on it. The song with Travis
It's a
Scott.
classic from beginning. to
Man,
end.
that album was so good, and
Yeah.
it was leaning towards more the traditional side of R&B. Like it was. Oh man, it was.
good, and the girl can blow. Now I need to put this on record, man. Just a minute ago, we were just debating, which is really not a debate. Who was it? Can sing better, Keisha Cole or Ashanti?
No. I didn't say I could sing. She could
That's
sing
what
better.
you said.
Hold on. I say Keisha Cole to me is not that much of a singer. She can sing, but she ain't a singer. Like
That's what she do. She's a vocalist. Oh, she did the.
nah, man. You ever? What's the song with her and Monica? Monica blew her out the water on that song. I forgot. It's one of my favorite songs too. That's going on. God, what is the song called? But she ain't hitting like that. If you ever pay attention to Keisha Cole singing like live or in person, she can't really sing like that. She can't. I love Keisha Cole. Like I love her music.
He ain't lying. That versus battle. Yeah.
She can't sing like that. She
can't
really
sing
can't.
like
It's
that.
more
No
it's
more.
more the engineer. It's more the people behind the scenes really, forcing that sound. I'm not a hater, man. This ain't nothing that's new.
Man,
Ain't nothing wrong with being a hater.
He right though. He right. There's people who make careers off being haters.
Damn right.
Hey man, it's truth. It's the truth. But I'm not one.
I guess to chalk it up, give me the top 3 R&B artists all time for you. Not who you think is the best, but who do you have to put?
R. Kelly without question. Avant and R. Kelly, Avant. I got that third one be tough for me. Artists. You know what? I'm gonna do a group. And Jodeci.
Yeah.
And Jodeci. Yeah. R. Kelly, Avant, and Jodeci.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll probably go, like I said, Mario.
Sorry.
I'm be real. Tyrese. What?
I ain't saying nothing, man.
Yo.
I ain't say nothing.
I'm gonna go Mario and Tyrese. And then probably I'm just gonna Luther, cause like, look, he always comes back at some point within the year. I listen to some Luther. I love some Gerald Levert too. But yeah, man. Oh, Division creeping up there though. Division saying, "Let me man stop hating, man." That's what I'm putting your little Instagram tag. Hater at hater can't help it.
Oh
Goddamn, man.
boy, Jesus Christ! Not Tyrese. Look, Tyrese got some classic records. He got some classic records. It's just all right, cool.
So I'm glad we got an audience for this. So people hear this nonsense. Just
Hey man, whatever. All I know is they better never take R. Kelly music off of streaming services. I'ma fight somebody.
And I will say he got the most. He the Godfather. He really is.
Man, what? Hey, is
From the beginning till like even
Man,
the
listen,
Chocolate
bro.
Factory, I can just put it on and let it play.
Again, this ain't funny, but man, he put that album out when he was in the middle of trial, and it was fire. Like, bro, that's crazy to me.
He was going through that.
Like, bro, that's crazy. Put out one of his better projects when he was in the middle of trial.
Yeah.
I said, I don't condone anything that he did or what he was accused of doing or got convicted for. I don't really care. That's Robert. This is R. Kelly. It's two different things. I don't mess with Robert. Me and Kel, we can cool all day. Real talk. What?
Yeah, wow, man. Yeah, man. Hey, Lord, we appreciate you coming through, B.
Right.
But
Yes,
y'all
sir,
good?
yes, sir, yes, sir.
Good stuff,
You
man.
know the vibes. You know the vibes. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?